Hi, welcome to The Skinny. This is Kelly, and yesterday at the Weight Watcher scale, I lost 0.2.
Hey.
It's little, and I'll take it.
You'll take that.
And because last week's was big, so this was for a total of 66.8. So,
Yay!
woohoo!
Woohoo!
And we are going to talk milestones today for a reason.
I'm Kim, and I had a great weigh-in at this scale, and I had a good one last week. I lost 1.4 last week. This week, I lost 2.4 for a total of 92.2. So I have hit my 90 and actually breezed past it toward my 100.
The nice thing is we don't lose quickly.
We don't.
We're both hypothyroid.
It is what it is, and that's okay. It's been fun.
Yes, so we lose in smaller increments. It's taken us both 2 years and 3 months to get where we are.
Which is fine with me. I was so convinced when I first started Weight Watchers that I was going to lose 100 pounds in the first year. I was convinced, and some people do.
Absolutely.
And that's their journey. But my body wasn't doing that.
No.
Because one, I'm not somebody who does a ton of cardio, and I'm never going to. So that's, for me, that wasn't realistic, and I figured it out pretty quickly.
Yes.
I mean, I lost 50 pounds pretty fast. And then it just started to be steady.
Yeah.
And slow and steady is winning my race. So that's, for me, how it's going to be. And that's okay.
But sometimes when you lose that slowly, it can become frustrating.
It can.
But I look at it as I'm doing this for the rest of my life, so I'm not going to quit anyway.
True.
But also, we pick milestones for us that I don't always look, because I knew I had 85 pounds to lose, and you knew you had a total of...
Yeah, I knew I had 120, 125.
Yeah.
It may even be more. I mean, it's definitely going to be over 120.
Yes. So when you know what you need to lose, sometimes it's daunting.
Yeah, that number was really...
It's like, oh my God.
But you know what? It became less so when I started to feel good about how I looked. And my sizes got smaller, and those things started to happen. And I would look in the mirror and I would go, oh my God, you look like her years ago, or I look different. And that changed.
Yeah, I mean,
the frustration level let up some after that. It really did.
Celebrating milestones is huge, and I think everybody's are different. Like, I don't look at, I have 85 pounds to lose. I look at in pounds of 10-pound increments for me. That's just me personally. Everybody's got to pick their increments.
So you do. I love my 5-pound sticker.
She's a 5-pound girl.
Because I feel like I'm on the hump toward the next 5. So for me, that's kind of how I work. And 10 is a huge, it's a bigger celebration. I have my levels of celebration. And the 10 just puts me in another decade. So which I got to last week. Not only did I get it into over 90, I went to another decade last week.
Woohoo! Another new decade.
That is another huge milestone.
Yes.
And I'm actually, now partway to another. And I'm actually...
You think she's trying to catch up to me? I think she's trying to catch up to me.
Well, we've been on
12 pounds apart?
On this journey between 12 and 15 pounds apart.
Yes.
But we were
initially
40 pounds apart.
40 pounds.
So
now we look alike.
Now we look alike.
We look like, you know how many times we get, are you guys twins? We get that all the time
Can't
now.
go anywhere together.
No. We used to get, are you guys sisters? Now it's, are you twins?
Yeah.
And of course, yes,
and we have frightened children before.
We have. We made a little girl cry once.
She was, her mom's like, I don't think she's ever seen two people who look,
because she looked at one of us.
And
then she looked at the other.
Bored.
And then she started to cry. It was horrible.
We freaked her out.
It was horrible.
What are you going to do?
I felt so bad. So anyway, I think for us, here's what we've been living by.
Yes.
It's better to be where you are now than where you were.
Yes.
So use that.
I think I need to engrave that on something.
Or tattoo it or something.
Because no, we won't do that. Oh, you could if you want.
You could if you want.
But I won't tattoo that. I'm really picky about what I tattoo.
But I think it's important to really realize that and look in the mirror, embrace what you've lost and where you are, because that's you're hoping to stay there, and that's important. Those pounds are important.
And here's the thing. I still sometimes look in the mirror and I see that fat girl.
I do too.
To be brutally honest, I don't always see how I truly am. And that's going to come. I mean, that's going to be something I think you have to work with. And if you don't work with that, you're not going to stay successful.
Yes.
I know if I don't work on seeing that, I'm not going to keep on plan. I'm not going to do. So I have to work that. And that's probably my hardest hurdle. I mean, honestly, of all hurdles, you wouldn't think that would be the hard one.
Yeah.
You would think tracking and the plan. The plan's easy. If you
work
do it, it's easy. But
once you get the hang of it and you embrace it, you live it because you have to live it.
But seeing yourself how you really are now is hard. At least it has been for me. That's been a big struggle.
It is. There are times I look in the mirror and I think, oh my gosh, you look so great. I'm so excited. And then there are times it's like, you have that distorted moments of version. It's like,
we'll actually,
do I look great? Yeah, you do.
We'll actually ask each other.
Yeah.
Pick somebody out in a crowd who I look like weight-wise. Because we still sometimes can't see it.
Yeah.
And that's something you've got to work on. And I'm working on it. It's going to be hard because I've been overweight since I was 10 years old. So, and it's going to take time.
It does.
And that's okay. That'll be another milestone.
Part of your journey.
Get to the point where I can see me for where I am. Right. That'll be a good thing.
Yes.
Cause for celebration.
It is cause for celebration. So,
it is.
So pick your milestone goals. Don't
of them.
Yes. Don't look at your totality of your weight because it can be very daunting.
It is.
Look at those. If it's 10 pounds for you, use 10 pounds. If it's 15, sometimes it's 25. It's what works for you.
And here's the thing. If it needs to be 2 pounds, make it 2 pounds. Celebrate 2 pounds. Whatever you need to make it, that's okay.
Yeah.
Because that's your journey.
Right.
And it's not going to look like anyone else's. We've said that before.
Yeah.
Please don't compare yourself to someone else.
Don't.
You will be disappointed every time.
You will. Don't think you have to lose as fast as everybody else. We sure haven't. I mean, we in no way have lost as fast as everybody else.
Don't let that be something that holds you back.
Right. And remind yourself, you're in this for life. Yeah. This is not going to be boom, you're done.
And it's not like it's been horrible. It's been fun.
It has been fun.
Make it fun. Make it exciting. Make it new and fresh as you can every single day.
Make it a party.
Make it a party. Dude, I mean, I'm the first to admit, sometimes do some stupid things to make this fun because you are doing a radical change to your life. If you're used to eating whatever the heck you want and drinking whatever the heck you want and packing on those, it's hard. Make it fun.
We do make it fun.
And you have to.
Sometimes it's having fun with new recipes. Sometimes
which I'm not a cook.
She's not a cook,
it
but
is what it is.
When it comes, we prepare recipes.
I can prepare some stuff.
We can prepare some
but,
stuff.
Sometimes it's packing a lunch that just made you happy that day.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's having the familiar same lunch that you've had all week long and that makes you happy.
We have so much.
Go with it.
Yes, we have so much to share with you today. And speaking of packing a lunch,
I'm a huge preparer and packer of the breakfast and lunch.
Yes,
huge.
Snacks.
Snacks for work and beverages for work.
Yeah.
I take everything. I take it all.
Yeah.
They think I'm a freak at work, but that's okay. They love me.
You have to be prepared. So Kim bought us both one of these.
I shopped Amazon. They're huge. Hey man, I have beverage to put in there.
And then it's
aren't they very insulated? And there's zippy pockets and those little things on this side. Amazon was $15. So free shipping.
So we both pack lunch.
I was nice. I bought her one too.
She did. Breakfast, snacks,
and soft drinks.
Soft drinks if you drink soft drinks
or sports drinks or zero
shakes,
whatever you drink, I pack.
And it's so nice.
So whatever I'm doing, which I have to admit, I love my sparkling ice, the raspberry teas. They're 0 calories.
I love the squirt
into water, which I do that too.
Which the Weight Watchers pomegranate one, I love that one
too.
It makes me drink my
water. I like
the
crushed grape too.
Yeah.
Just don't use too much of that one.
See, it's got short handles and it's got a long handle.
So yeah, so I pack everything.
I love it.
So
that's my love thing.
Things like that bring out the milestones.
Yeah.
I get there. And I was faithful with packing everything last week. And I was like I didn't heap. I was heaping, I was very careful last week because I really wanted to hit that 90.
Yeah.
And I went so yeah.
When you pack too, rethink, you've got to make sure you're ready if you have a moment,
maybe
pack extra fruit.
Maybe we need to do an episode on packing breakfast and lunch and stuff for work. Maybe we need to do that.
We'll do a packing party.
Let's do that.
We'll do that.
And some people need to pack for dinner if you work a different shift.
Yeah.
So that can be a total change in how you plan. So, but if you do these things, those help you get to those milestones. It's all the little things that add up.
They do. And have some fun with it. Try new things. That's kind of the fun part.
I know. I'll do something new and I'll say, oh, that's what I bought you. And she'll say, oh my God.
She gets she's more, She's more of a dork about it.
And that's okay. It's
I'm a dork too, don't get me wrong. I'm a dork, but she's a bigger dork.
I know.
So that's okay. I say be a dork about it.
Yes.
But anyway, here's something else that one of our subscribers shared with
couple
us.
did.
A couple did. These are these Emerald Cocoa Roast almonds.
And apparently you can also get them in 100-calorie packs, but I could not find those.
Which is okay, because I can, these are not things that I will just eat the whole bag.
No, those I'm okay with.
These are for 1/4 of a cup, 5 SPs, and see they're like coated in cocoa.
And they do, I did,
they're like a little, you know how you get to the almond in a Hershey bar?
it's kind of like that.
How it feels cocoa-y and a little chocolatey around the almond? It's good.
But what I did with them is I did one of the Vita Tops, and like I usually do with just a tiny bit of light
Cool Whip.
Hershey's and the fat-free Cool Whip. And I just took like, I think 4 of these and just chopped it up and put it right on top of it. And it was like the most luscious thing ever.
Yummy.
It just amped it up to a whole new level.
Just give it a
My
little
dessert.
crunch, a little texture.
It was fantastic.
It was very good.
I loved it. And
Guess what we did?
I gotta say, we talked about last week that mug cake recipe, and it's called Weight Watchers 3-2-1 microwave mug cake, which many of you probably tried.
I've not.
Well, we haven't.
No.
So
We're going to do it now.
the one I found is 3 SPs, and
For the whole
I
mug.
did exactly what he said, which was the devil's food.
Yeah.
Which Kroger has these on sale 10 for 10. I didn't buy 10. I just bought 1. And I
Haven't
bought
tried it
one
yet.
of the angel food cakes.
Yummy.
Mix them together. So what I did,
So what we have is a little container full of it.
my little vintage Tupperware, I mixed it in here very
She's
well.
weirdo.
Mixed it.
Look at it. Oh, it's a nice
Lovely,
chocolatey, it's like a
lovely,
little
lovely,
chocolatey powder.
lovely. And I'm going to take 3 tablespoons of the cake mix.
Here.
I won't heap. 3 of those. Not heaping.
Powder.
And this would be way cheaper than Vita Top. Let me say, and don't get me
We
wrong,
still
I love my
Vita
Vita
Tops.
Tops. But you know, sometimes
We're going to try something a little
yeah, and
different.
then we have something from Trader Joe's to share too that we found and
And then
utilized.
how many of the water?
You're going to need 2 tablespoons
Of water.
of water. I'm going to make sure I give you the full amount. Right here,
A little whisking.
little whisking.
Don't want to make a mess. While we're whisking, I also want
Yum.
to share with you. There's a great Weight Watchers strawberry yogurt cake recipe. Our
Yes.
friend Kim at Weight Watchers. You
Our
know, I'm
meeting
not a
told us
big
about it.
Facebook person, but I follow her on Facebook, and she always shares the
She
Weight
does.
Watchers recipes from the Weight Watchers Facebook. I mean, they share recipes on their weight.
Yes.
So go to Facebook if you're not on it much. Just go there for the Weight Watchers.
And it's kind of like a liquidy consistency.
So she's gonna go cook that.
It's a minute in the microwave. I'll be right back. We have spoons.
So go to Facebook and check out Weight Watchers because they post recipes. And the strawberry yogurt cake, we've tried it. It is so moist and so tasty. The points are very low. I don't have them right with me, but all you have to do is go on Weight Watchers Facebook and you'll see strawberry yogurt cake and you'll see a ton of other recipes. But this cake is like it's a bunt, and it'll be something I take all summer to events because I can eat it. I can eat a sizable piece of it, and it's really, really good. Also on there, you're gonna find like chili. You're gonna find so many recipes. It's crazy.
In the meantime,
Another thing we finally tried.
cauliflower rice.
Yeah, finally. Yes, we did.
And I just
Kim made a stir fry.
I kind of made a little, I just wanted to taste it because we hadn't had a chance to. So I put it in a skillet with we're talking a skosh of oil with some vegetables, mixed vegetables, a little bit of egg beater, and the cauliflower rice and a garlic cube from Trader Joe's.
These are the cubes. They're garlic.
One cube is a clove of garlic.
And one's basil. See, they're just like literally this.
I mean, you can make, somebody in our meeting comments, you can make your own, and you totally hand.
Sure.
I'm not that creative.
I'm gonna be
would rather
lazy
just buy
and
it.
buy them.
I have better things to do.
They're very
That's
good
just how I
flavor.
am.
Very good flavor. But we both grew up in a Korean household. So for us, Kim's the stir fry queen. She loves it. For her, she's like, yeah, you got to add the egg beater into your cauliflower rice. That's what you do with your rice and the fries and the soy sauce and make our own little concoction, which is relatively low in points because I think really the only thing you're going to point is if you use the vegetables that are like peas and carrots. There are some you're going to calculate, whether it's a 1/4 of a cup or a 1/2 of a cup, you're going to calculate that. And you're also going to calculate your oil. You're going to measure that out and calculate that. So it really just depends on how much of that stuff. If you're doing a serving size personally for yourself or for your family, you just kind of say, I can do that in 4s or in 3s. Very easy to calculate, very tasty.
have to say I had to get a little creative.
Oh my gosh.
I had to put a little dollop of the fat-free Cool Whip.
Look at that.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
I
God.
had to.
Cheers.
And boy, does it smell good.
Wow. This better be good or we're going to make faces. Ooh, hot.
Hot, hot, hot. You got to get a little Cool Whip with it.
Okay. Give me some Cool Whip. Look at this. Oh, you got to let the Cool Whip melt a little bit.
I didn't have time. I thought of it last minute.
See, look. Oh, look at
Little
it. Looks
Cool
really
Whippy.
like cake.
It does look like cake, see?
This is good.
It's a cake consistency.
It's not dense. It's more airy.
Spongy, which is the angel food part.
That's the angel food. So think of a chocolate angel food. It pretty much tastes like an angel food. And so if you did a lemon, it'd be a lemon angel food cake or a strawberry angel
and our
food
other one
cake.
that we're going to make, maybe we should make it.
See, look at
Should
that.
we make the lemon one?
Do we have time? It's 15 minutes here. We hate to keep you guys too late.
Maybe we should make, maybe we'll make that.
We'll make that next time.
With blueberries.
Ooh.
There's some blueberries in the middle of it.
Oh, and then bake it?
We'll move that next week.
Ooh, okay.
Just cause. You guys
Just
might
'cause.
want to make it home. I did an angel food and a lemon cake.
Oh.
Mixed them. I have them mixed in a Tupperware
See,
container
look how
too.
cakey that is.
And you know what? You could throw blueberries in
Ooh.
it. Ooh, I think that's gonna be good.
I could measure out. I would measure out maybe a tablespoon of chocolate chips even and put this in here.
Yeah.
You know,
Or
little mini
even
ones, not big ones, minis.
And I would maybe take a little bit of the Hershey syrup, even not even one that's not even a point. If you do under a certain amount, it might be 0. Just
Very
a little
good.
tiny little skosh on the top. Wonderful.
It's like having, I would actually, if I were going to a birthday party and really needed to be in control that week, I would probably take my own little cake.
I
Put it in the
probably
microwave
would.
for
A minute, make my own.
that'd be
That's
satisfying.
phenomenal. You
Yeah.
could probably really make a nice, like, Cool Whippy icing.
Ooh.
If you want icing on it, have at it.
Ooh, PB2. Can you imagine taking a little PB2?
Not a fan of the
Thin, but you're
the
not.
Jif Whip would work for me. The
Or-
chocolate, the nutty chocolate Jif Whip. Oh my god.
Ooh, so taking that and maybe spreading that on us
Because that goes far. That Jif, the chocolate
Why don't you go grab that?
Hold
and
on,
show
we're
that.
gonna try
We
it.
showed this to you before. It's a Jif whip, so it's kind of like a whipped icing, and it's chocolate and peanut butter, and it would be a great little frosting.
It's this one.
Show them the consistency.
So let's try. You know what? What the heck? Let's be creative.
Oh, don't put
today.
your spoon in there.
It's mine.
Oh, no.
It's mine. I'm
Okay.
putting my spoon in. See?
See, it's like frosting.
Okay.
Tell me if that tastes like frosting.
You have my germs. Come on.
Did you cry?
Oh my god.
I'm doing it. I put my spoon in there too. It's bad.
We just put a new spin on the 3, 2, 1 mug cake. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Does that taste like cake with icing or what?
Yes. Oh my god.
We just created a recipe. Well, actually, we added to one.
Oh my god.
You better not eat that whole little piece that's left. I get half.
Oh my gosh. That was so good. It's like, because it's the consistency
of
of
icing.
icing.
So, and with this mug cake, you would only need a tiny amount.
Oh,
So
tablespoon.
take not even a tablespoon. You
You
could
think
get
a
a
tablespoon?
teaspoon of that, and it would be because it goes
and
far.
spread it.
Then spread it and then eat it.
Oh my gosh. I might even like dump my cake out, spread it on the dough.
Well, I've seen them dump. You can dump
put a
them
little,
over.
maybe a little bit of powdered sugar.
We used a ramekin. This is a Longaberger little bowl, but you could use a ramekin or a mug, even whatever you want to use. But
Oh, the possibilities.
the possibilities are endless.
Oh my god. So we're going to finish our cake. So we're going to
Yes.
see you later.
Bye.
Bye.